Welcome back to my channel. As we enter autumn, after harvesting the products we've grown in the garden or in pots, it's time to collect seeds from these products. We both protect these local seeds, which are more productive when grown in our own land, and we are also committed to hybrid seeds. How to remove seeds from cucumbers to avoid withering. Let's watch together. If you don't pick the product from cucumbers and zucchinis and leave it on the plant for a long time, it will eventually enter the ripening phase and become inedible. So, it will go to seed. It turns a yellow color. If you wait a little longer, cracks start to appear on the skin. You can collect these and take the seeds out of them. Once, when I cut a cucumber that was overly ripe, I saw that the seeds inside had started to sprout. I'll show you that in a moment. You can get seeds from tomatoes and peppers while they are still edible. However, seeds are not removed from this green cucumber that is plucked from its branch, bata, to eat. The reason is that the seeds inside have not yet reached the stage to sprout. We will collect seeds from the other cucumbers on the table. Let's see which seed is more suitable. First, we will look at the one that has just started to go to seed, meaning the one whose skin hasn't cracked yet. When we look at the seed, it should be plumper. This one is thin and weak, so it won't sprout. Now let's get to this cucumber. When we look at the seed, we can see that it is plump. A healthy seed should be full and plump like this. Of course, it would be wrong to just take the seeds out and dry them like that. There is a slippery and protective membrane around the seed. We need to separate this membrane from the seed so that we can store it for many years. To separate the membrane, pour the seeds into a container. After pouring all the seeds into the container, let's move on to the process of removing the membranes. Pour some water into the container and let the seeds soak in this water for a day. The membranes around the seeds that have been soaked in water for a day will easily separate from the seeds with just a light touch. You can also see the other membranes that have come off in the palm of your hand. Move the seeds you've placed in the strainer with your hand. The coarse residues and membranes will be separated. The membranes will remain at the bottom of the strainer. Then rinse the seeds under the tap using a strainer with larger holes. This process will completely clean the seeds. Place parchment paper or wax paper inside a container. Since we will be drying it in a lightly breezy, shaded area, you can use clothespins to hold down the edges of the paper so it doesn't fly away. Pour the moist seeds onto the paper. If you do this drying process on a paper towel, the pieces of the towel will stick to the seeds. This paper is the most suitable. Mix the seeds 2 to 3 times a day. It will help with the drying. Definitely do not dry them in the sun. Dry them in a lightly breezy and shaded area. Make sure to separate these seeds that are stuck together. It will be completely dry within 2-3 days at most. So, how will we store these seeds for a long time? This technique, which has been used for many years, is applicable to all seeds. Finely sifted wood ash. Mix the dried seeds with wood ash and put them in a bag. If you store them this way, the seeds will not spoil for many years. Make sure there is no moisture in the place where you store the seeds. Be sure to write down which seeds are in the bag. Now you have local seeds that you can preserve for years. It's time for germination. So when March comes, soak the seeds in a container filled with water for a day. The ones that stay on the surface of the water will not germinate. So take them out and place the ones that have sunk to the bottom into the rows. You can plant these cucumber seedlings that you have produced from local seeds in the garden or in pots and continue to get plenty of products. And of course, you can set aside a few for seeds so you can gift your local seeds to both yourself and your neighbors. You can find detailed videos on how to germinate many products like tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers on my channel. We've reached the end of another video. Share this video so everyone can see it and leave a comment below. At least some simple feedback like a thank you or a suggestion. Write it down. If you like the video, please click the like button. If you are new to my channel, to stay updated on my upcoming videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for free and activate the bell. See you in my next videos. When the cucumber seeds set aside for planting are kept at a germination temperature of 20 to 22 degrees Celsius, the seeds inside will start to germinate and sprout with their own moisture after a while. These kinds of events have nothing to do with GMOs or their hormones. These cucumbers are produced from heirloom seeds and have only been grown using organic fertilizers throughout their development.